Hey, this is Heist. You are watching The Pulse. Today you're going to watch me make a drum and bass womp sound in Massive. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and make a classic drum and bass sound, the drum and bass womp sound, or at least my interpretation of it. So we're using Massive here, but any synthesizer can do this, even analog synthesizers can do it. It just follow the workflow and adopt it as you wish. So I'm just going to go into the Oscillator 1 wavetable selection, and we're going to go for formant square. That's going to sound like this. Okay, so I'm going to take that down 1 octave, and that's quite a heavy sound on its own. Okay, cool. The next thing I'm going to do is simply move into the filter section, and here I'm just going to use a low pass filter, and this is going to cut off all of the high frequencies, as you can hear. And it's made a nice tone still, don't get me wrong, sometimes that can be useful just the way that is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and use LFO5, which is a low frequency oscillator, which is basically a modulator, and a modulator is just another word really for change. So we're going to use this modulator to change the filter cutoff. You need to engage some range there, and as you click and drag on the little 5 there, you can hear that we're getting some movement. So this character coming there, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I'm going to turn up the master a little bit there, but it is starting to sound a bit more like what I want. What I would probably do is bring the X fade curve that we've got here on LFO5, just take that all the way up, and that's going to give you the sine wave algorithm for the actual movement now, instead of a mix, which is what we were getting before, with the crossfade in the middle like that. Okay, so that's wompy, but that's still not really what we're after. I know if Logan was here, he'd be like, Jim, that's just not quite right. And what I'm going to do to get it better would be to change it to a triangle. Listen to this. Okay, so that's wompy, isn't it? Much more than that. That's lazy. But that's actual full kind of movement of the womp. The only problem we've got is it's a little bit slow. So if we change the phase, which is something I love doing in Massive, look, you can change the phase here by dragging on this. You can really nail, you can have it really tight, you can have it lazy. I reckon about there. And then just tighten up the rate a little bit. Watch this. Okay. Quite wompy, but watch this. I'm going to go in and add in we're going to go into the routing section and just change where insert 1 currently is to before filter 1. And if we go to insert 1 here and change it to, I'm going to simply go for a hard clipper. I'm just going to push that up a little bit like that, and then you can do a couple of final things if you like. I always like to just give it a very small dimension expansion here. So take the size all the way down, take the mix, the dry wet all the way down, and then just give it a touch. And that way, if you can see on the master output of Massive there, we're just getting a little bit of disjointed effect, which is a small bit of stereo image, whereas before it was just solid, essentially just mono. So just giving it a little bit of dimension there. There's a womp for you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more videos just like this.